Oh, I keep getting things choppy.
Yeah.
It works fine all day until you have to stream. That's all I'm saying. Yep, and while I wasn't home, my pro technology field was not here to counter your anti-technology field. Pretty sure it is. It's a curse for a developer. Nothing breaks when I look at it, which means I can never debug it.
Of course.
And now you're sitting in a room with mine. As long as my torrents, I turned my torrents off while we're streaming just for safety's sake.
Nice.
Because watch, that's going to be the moment when I actually get cedars.
Yeah, probably.
All right, ready? Ready to jump back in? All right.
Ready.
So, Ashley, Tempest was connecting the dots and realizing that this was an ancient star that's in the last millennia of its life, and that some of the asteroid fields that Larkin had noted were probably what remains of some of the older planets in the system that have been breaking up because of the celestial changes to the star with its mass, and it has left the single planet in the system, but that system, as the star has been dying, has kicked off what you find to be a sympathetic kind of phenomenon, whereas the star is losing mass, so is the planet. There's a gravity phenomenon going on, so the planet's actually losing its atmosphere. And that's why it's so hard to see what the other moon-like masses are around this planet, because it's literally venting its own gases into space as it loses mass and gravity. And you are able to confirm that that main moon is probably inhabited and is most likely where the Hand of Redemption is plotting its route to. There's nothing in the report from Larkin on any ships worth, that are big enough to detect or worth noting, other than tiny little system ships around the planet. Okay, so you order the ship to make way towards the moon around the planet.
Follow that.
Right.
You're chronicling us.
Going full Star Trek and documenting the experience here for science and future of the.
Ashley doesn't have a ready room, so she's just doing it on the bridge. And we're all
Yeah.
like, we know.
Yeah, I mean it's Warhammer technology, so it's like it's literally like 100 dudes just like handwriting all the sensor logs down, and then it has to go be blessed, and then redacted for the Emperor's pleasure. So it's
Emperor's pleasure.
yeah. It's gonna be a look at it and go, yes, this planet is
Redacted
perfect.
for His Holiness's pleasure.
Exactly. That's how I picture it. It's all redacted except for hail the Emperor. All right. So Tempest orders the ship underway. Paul, is Larkin, what's his plans for the trip? It'll probably take him just a few hours to get there.
I don't know. I'll probably wander around the ship a little bit, kind of check on the murder servitors, and just make sure everything's running appropriately in case there's trouble.
Is anybody else concerned that Larkin strokes the murder servitors' heads and whispers to them while they're in cryo?
Place some extra purity seals on the rise of plasma batteries.
Nice.
The ways of the tech priests are borderline heresy as it is.
Nice. All right. Brad, what about Draxel? What's he doing for the ride?
I think I'm just going around checking the crew for heresy and wiping my finger on surfaces and examining how filthy the place is and hating every minute of it.
All right. That's perfect. All right.
Wiping it on the crew, man.
So you start making your way. At some point, close to the planet, you're still probably about an hour out. You get a Vox communication from Captain Keel. He's like, I want to, I'm going to send over the coordinates we were able to find where the main settlement is on the moon for landing, but I think diplomatically it'd probably be best if I join your crew and we leave the Hand of Redemption a ways out here. I don't want to create the impression that we're here with the military might. It might make discussions complicated, as it has in my experience. A gunship's good for some things, but usually not a conversation. So, with your permission, I would like to come aboard and join you for the rest of the journey.
We happen to have an empty spot.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah, I guess Captain Keel would make the transfer over. I'm assuming Dutch and him would become best buddies, probably palling around the ship, holding hands, skipping, telling old war stories, arm wrestling, whatever old tough war buddies do.
This is enraging. A captain should associate himself with a higher class of individual in the ship.
No, I'm just kidding. Captain Kale would probably present himself on the bridge to Rogue Trader and say, thank you for allowing me on board. Wherever you would like me to stay, I'm happy to be out of the way of your crew and your ship until we get to the planet. So does Tempest have any preference on where the captain stays? All right.
I'll show him to the very finest quarters, the honeymoon suite.
That's good.
Got an Aquila-shaped jacuzzi in there.
Nice.
Wildly impractical.
So, you make your way to the planet without issue. As you get close, your sensors show, just keep reinforcing what you had learned. It looks like the planet is venting its atmosphere, and it's causing a lot of interference, and your sensors, you can see the main moon is outside of that kind of storm of activity, and you are able to approach it close enough to send down a shuttle pretty easily to get to the settlement. It looks like a pretty big city. There's about 100,000 people or so. It looks like it's covered in ice, and but there are buildings and structures built into the ice, so you should be able to land pretty easily. And as you're getting close enough and discovering this information, you're hailed by the planet.
It's ego.
So, the Vox crackles to life, and it's welcome to the moon of Svard. Please state your identification and business.
Tempest.
For Gale. Yeah, supposedly your house founded this settlement, so you could maybe identify yourself as being part of that dynasty.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Captain, inspection. Inspection, survey, science.
All right, so you hear back in the Vox like, oh, but get the council, and he's like, welcome. You're able to, come. Please dock at the main facility. I'll send the coordinates along. We'll have someone to greet you. Shortly after you're sent coordinates for a rendezvous spot. Yeah, so Tempest, what kind of landing crew would you like to put together? Okay.
Yo,
So Lark. All right. So you got, was it Larkin, Draxel, Captain Kale? Two red shirts. Okay.
they all scatter. Just- you don't have to be the fastest red shirt. You just can't be the slowest two.
All right. So
Anybody in chat? Can we name the red shirts?
I haven't seen anyone pop on.
Where's Mark? Carl the Micah crewman.
um,
I closed my Twitch window in fear of bandwidth.
all right.
Not jinxing it.
Sorry, just setting something up here. Continue with the jokes.
Oh, can we rename our ship? I want to call it the Brattle ship. The Brad ship lollipop?
Got that, and then okay.
Mitten Squad. Yes, thank you.
All right. So yeah, Captain Keel, like, thank you for including me on the crew. He's grateful, and so the main bridge crew you have together here with Captain Kale and two of the red shirts get into a shuttle to head down to the surface. You don't really encounter any problems. It's pretty. You're outside of the storm of activity coming off the planet, so you're able to fly down into the atmosphere. As you get closer, you can see that some of these structures are probably connected by some tunnels and may have some underground areas. You're mentally probably adjusting your numbers to there's probably more on the order of millions of people here than just 100,000 you probably initially thought. They're just a little bit better hidden, but by being underground. So as you get close, you dock, and greeting you is a single old man. Let me see if I can share.
Captain, this is highly unorthodox. Where's the welcoming party? Where is the reception?
All right, so as you step off the ship, I shared the image here in the. So this old man is waiting for you with a crystal. So he looks older. He has a white beard. He has a large book strapped to his belt. He's also got a crystal staff. Kind of looks like a noble of some sort. And he has a seal of looks like some kind of planetary council or governorship attached to his clothes. And he says, "Greetings, I am Speaker Tall of the Crystal Council, the planetary governor for Svard. Welcome, illustrious dynasty members of Bergal." And he bows pretty respectfully to you. So, Ashley, how does Tempest respond to this introduction?
Moon.
Yeah, as you say, yeah, after you say that, his demeanor brightens even more. He already seemed kind of cheery, but he's like, "Oh, yes, oh, of course. Yes, the archives. We will be able to get you plenty of information on your dynasty. So let's go ahead and bring back. Let's forgive my manners. I should introduce you to the council first, and then yes, we can get you connected with the archives, and we'll go from there. So yeah, this is great. Come with me. And he starts beckoning you to a doorway at the end of the hangar. So yeah. So what is Tempest's response to that? Okay. Nice. And Paul, how's it looking? You just saw the greeting there, and Tempest is starting to follow.
I'm going along too. As we're walking, I kind of want to keep an eye out, taking a look at what kind of technology is around, like try and get an idea what kind of technology base they have. If they're living like imperial standard, or if they're like more of a feudal type thing.
Okay. And so you're going to be following along, just looking at the infrastructure and technology, and just trying to assess kind of where they are at as far as technology from the Imperium versus maybe Xenostar Arcane. Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. See if maybe they've been like technology starved, I
Oh,
guess.
okay. Gotcha. The Rollettites or
Yeah, trying to get an idea of what their technology base looks like.
yeah, what you can steal from their tech tree and what you can add to it. Like
Mm-hmm. What we can maybe take.
Always.
Right.
Where's the toasters?
So Brad, yeah, what's Draxel up to during the conversation, and also, if he wants to say anything before they start leaving, or if he what he wants to do while following, if that's what he chooses to do.
Once a break in conversation, that's I'll go. Sir, I must thank you for the figuratively warm reception. Please, can you elaborate upon this Crystal Council?
Oh, well, of course. The Crystal Council is, my fellow leaders of the Svard system, and we. Some names here. All right, so yeah, yeah. There's 5 other members on the council, and together we rule this system at the request of the Bergal dynasty, of course.
I see. And where is your badge of office? Surely a man of your import must carry the holy Aquila.
Yes, of course. And he kind of readjusts his, he's got the planetary, like, general kind of, or planetary, governor seal, clearly shown in the front, but then he's like kind of reaches into a pouch and like pulls out the other pin with the Aquila, and is like hastily kind of brushing the dust off of it and sticking it to his outfit.
A simple wardrobe malfunction. I absolutely understand. It happens to us all.
Like, of course, your eminence. I so glad I didn't leave that on the bedstand. Any other pressures you want to put on the council member?
I think I'm not going to push it for now and just realize he's been off put and squirmed enough for now. Just keep an eye on him. Just one of those things. I'm smiling, but very clearly still upset about something.
Gotcha. So I imagine maybe similar to Larkin, Draxel's kind of looking for, so Tech is looking for the appropriate seals and rights and honor to the Emperor. Right, and is Tempest keeping an eye out for anything, Ashley, as they go along? Okay. Sounds good.
Funny enough, there is a Dodge in the 40K universe. It's still on Terra.
So the so Speaker Tall leads you through a somewhat labyrinth of doors. It's not necessarily like a regal, Planet of Terra, holy offices feel. It feels very much like a Arctic base in the middle of nowhere of the galaxy kind of feel when you start out. So there's a lot of technology, metal planks along the walls, blinking lights, dark spaces that aren't that well lit, consoles here and there, and we having.
Do the webcam.
We can hear you right now.
Yeah. But
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I think while we're walking down this hallway, I'm going to keep an expression like your mom when she sees that your first apartment.
So.
Well, Steve's first apartment. Paul's in his second apartment right now. His first one's pretty nice.
Testing. Am I now being picked up?
Oh, I gotta turn.
I don't have Twitch.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes, you are.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I guess I will have to put the camera mic on as a default in case the other mic is not plugged in for future reference.
And don't forget, no matter what you do, Discord hates it.
Yeah.
Switch devices? Screw you, buddy.
And then Twitch hates that.
Yep.
All right.
And Paul just hates everyone.
Yeah.
So.
Bring Tower Maker.
Everyone.
Okay. Well, now that
More whiskey.
I'm gonna need some after this.
Okay, so
Yes, for sure.
making your way through the tunnels, you eventually get to an area that kind of opens up. There's two large statues of armored individuals with a big Imperial Aquila in the floor, and the doors beyond is what looks like a kind of more office type room, like a boardroom type thing, where there's a large table with some chairs and things like that. But before you're able to, on either side of the statues, there's some guards waiting, standing guard, and there's on the left and right of you are some little alcoves where some workers are working on the systems there. And as you're walking up, the one of the guards says, "Whoa, hold up there, and the speaker's like, these are our honored guests, and what is the problem here? And so one of the guards points his gun at Tempest and says, "Oh, they're not going any farther." Tempest, the guard looks a little agitated and he has a gun pointed at you.
I look at him and I'm assuming because of the house. It's like, I'm Captain Bergal of House Bergal. Please state the reason why I cannot go any further.
And so Paul, what is Larkin doing? The guard seems agitated and is pointing his gun at Tempest.
I will please kind of loosen the multi-melta a little bit. Just kind of get it ready a little bit and just kind of warily look around to see if there are anyone else, like in alcoves, if it might be like an ambush or something.
Okay. Can you roll an awareness check for me?
Sure.
And Brad, what is
Well, first you can see my arm slightly shift as my oversized sleeve drops down. Just something shifting on the end. It's like, you dare interfere with our business? Demand to speak to your supervisor.
Any modifiers, Phil?
No.
All right. This is going to be a glorious roll. I can feel it. I am super great at awareness.
All right. So you don't notice anything as you're looking around that looks unusual to you. In response to Tempest's challenge of, telling what her station is, and Drexel questioning this guard, he says, "I don't care who you are, you're going to die today." And he makes to shoot his gun, so...
Oh boy.
He's not going to answer me on why I cannot pass.
You entering combat immediately?
Yeah, he's going to... Well, yeah, actually, I mean... You guys kept talking, so he's going to actually take a shot at Tempest. He just shoots at you. So...
Where's Tall?
Just,
Tall in all this?
What's that?
Where's Tall in all this? Or what's his name? The old man.
Captain Keel?
No, the guy that greeted us that was going to take us to the councils or whatever.
Oh. Right. Crystal Keeper.
Yeah.
He's in the front. He's looks completely shocked.
Okay. All right. So he takes a shot at me.
All right, so... You're gonna...
Uh-oh.
Under combat, so you take to the body 9 energy damage.
So
as he
where?
fires a last gun at you.
So where do I put all?
So if you open up your character sheet and click on the combat tab, you see in the top middle it says armor. You're gonna look at body, and you have 10 armor. Right? So you took 9 damage, so that armor is gonna actually absorb. And it's not just armor. You have a toughness bonus of 4, and you have 6 armor from your flak armor. So together, you negate 10 damage from an attack. So you don't actually take any damage, even though he hit you.
Okay.
So you just basically just soaked a blaster shot from this guy. Paul's like, "What are you doing?" and is like simultaneously like diving to the floor. And the rest of you can roll initiative.
All right.
Okay, rolling initiative is
And
what up?
I'm going. So I'm going to move you over to the map. We'll try this out. So again, first time using Foundry for combat. First time doing combat in Rogue Trader in a while. So let's see how this goes. So everybody should be in the map. I have tokens made for all of you. I'm going to take Eric's out of there because with him being he's not technically in the fight. But I did make a cool token for him just so he knows. It's with a guy with a cyborg guy.
Nice.
We got Asha got a hopefully a acceptable Rogue Trader character in there for you.
Looks good.
And I got a former guy with a cat jungle outfit, but
I'm beefy.
Nice.
and then obviously the tech priest for Paul.
Nice. I love it.
Did our camera? What's going on? Hold on.
Eric.
Oh, Eric's joining.
Give me a second here. I gotta fix
What's
it.
going on? Huh? You taking me out? What the fuck, man?
Gotta fix some things.
Oh, so you just come and do the fights? I see how it is.
Hey, I said Dutch jumps out of the shadows and clocks the guy.
Recap: we landed on a planet. We got met by a cereal mascot, and he took us to a guy who had too much coffee.
I listened to part of it. It was hard to follow along when you couldn't hear anything Ashley was saying. So.
Oh.
Yeah. Hold on just a second. Let me do something that should fix everything real quick.
All right.
Yeah,
Phil,
He's just unplugging your computer.
That should fix. Alright.
So I
Yeah,
see
well,
my
she's-
initiative listed under combat, but I can't click on anything. Is there a way to roll it, or should I just roll like 1d10 plus my agility?
Oh boy.
I have not started the combat.
Oh, okay.
Does it let you roll it now?
Uh,
Oh, the game's paused too. There we go. That probably helps.
I don't have anything to click.
Rearranging things real quick here.
I never did figure out how fingers work in combat. So many lines to be like auto hit or something.
Oh, is if you go to the do you have an encounter Paul?
Yes.
Does it let you roll
okay,
it in there?
Yeah, I see it there. Yep.
Okay.
I'm not in the list.
I should be fair with that because I've been playing with Foundry for my campaign.
You have a list somewhere?
On the combat encounters thing, I'm not in the list.
You have a combat encounter list?
Yeah, because you weren't playing.
I'm playing now, Phil. Help with the class project for my list while I was in San Francisco.
You would have literally joined 30 seconds earlier. Had you in here.
I was trying! I heard the fight, I was like, God damn it, they're about to fight somebody! Like, punch the guy! Don't let a guy pull a gun on your captain!
Tell your kids, sorry, sweetie, they just gotta go kill somebody.
The bodyguard's like, what are you doing? You're letting a guy pull a gun on your captain?
Why is it? It's annoying. Maybe it's because I.
You can't add me.
You should be able to. I don't know why it's not though.
Oh,
Oh,
Mark.
there we go. There we go. Now you should be in there.
Oh,
So you want to do a quick recap? Mark's on now.
Yeah, we're Ashley. This is one of her original home planets, and this guy in the military recruited us to go check it out.
Yeah, so there's an envoy sent by the
Frostmiser.
Emperor to this planet system to see why they weren't delivering their dues or shipments, that kind of thing. And
Pay your damn taxes!
and the envoy never responded. They kind of disappeared and stopped sending updates. So this captain asked this crew to go check it out because in the registry of the systems here, Ashley is a rogue trader. Her family's dynasty was listed as owning this system. So they thought the crew would be helpful. None of them, there isn't, let's see, Ashley's rogue trader has no idea what they're talking about though and has no record of owning this system. So also here for some curiosity's sake. All right. So if everybody clicks on the cross swords combat encounter, there should be a D20 image next to your character in the combat list.
hold on. a
Yeah, I
second.
clicked it, but it didn't. It didn't take my initiative roll. Phil, like if you go to the chat, it shows I did a roll, but I still see a D20 next to my thing.
All right, see if I can update it. You might have to click on your character when you do it, like highlight your token.
Oh, okay. That's I still see a D20, and I still rolled an 11. It's fate, Phil.
It is apparently.
It's saying stop trying to cheat me. I wish you could pop the character sheet out onto a new tab. I really wish you could.
Weird, it like shows you.
Have you figured that out, Paul?
I have not.
And Paul, what did
I mean,
you
you can-
roll?
I just clicked on the D20.
You got an. Oh wow, Paul got an 11 too.
Uh-huh.
Creepy.
Do you think it's bugged? 3 11s in a row. Here, you want to see me roll it again? Let's see.
No. Okay.
Alright,
It's not-
Yeah,
not
Ashley's
bugged.
having Wi-Fi. I should wave some Wi-Fi over there.
yeah, it's not working. But yeah, showing I have.
I'll put
like,
you back at 11.
It's not. It's not green. It's
Oh,
not
I know.
red.
It's overheating. I have the air conditioner.
Oh, yeah, I gotta look something up.
Yeah, Twitch is definitely
Let's see here.
not updating.
Yeah, my Twitch is frozen. Let me
What
reload it.
is the it's
Yeah, maybe my internet's not good enough.
Gonna get some water while we're talking out. Also, Phil, I never could find any of the special rules for flamer weapons in the rule book itself, so I have no idea where the different things I've read are getting it from.
Okay. I guess what rules are you expecting?
Basically, auto hit, 30-degree cone.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah, there's like a template thing.
yeah, but again, if it's not in the actual rule book, I don't. You can't just go on the internet and lie. I know that.
Well, you gotta take the higher number.
Well, I gave you the lower number, but I can take one of your guns off now because it's unpowered if you want. So that's...
Oh, I thought you meant the damage was 8.
No, it's like how much power it takes. So yeah, no, the 7 was better for you. Yeah, I guess the flame stuff doesn't say.
Yeah, it doesn't say jack about it, does it?
It says to use the various classes of flame weapons, a character must have the pistol training flame, basic weapon training flame, or heavy weapon training flame talents. Which I don't even think it talks about in those talents, so that's nice and confusing.
Is there a section about area weapons or anything? I'm kind of.
Uh,
Oh, Mark, if you're there, this is Bobo.
No.
I'm sorry. This is Romeo.
Okay, it's on page 115 under weapon special qualities. This flame.
Oh, is it?
On page 115 of the main rule book under weapons
Our
special
page,
qualities.
like PDF page or actual?
I think
page?
the PDF page is 116. The actual page is
Wait, Romeo,
115.
you gotta go down for everybody.
So that's a long
There you go.
paragraph.
Weapon special abilities. This
So it's
PDF
cone-
is so huge and like high resolution, it takes a while for it to focus in on me.
yeah,
That's
So it's a cone
Fine,
shape.
there we go.
30-degree arc from the fire out to the weapon's range. Must make an agility test or be struck by the flames and take damage normally. If they take damage, they must succeed on a second agility test or be set on fire.
Neat.
Cover doesn't protect them.
Oh, so you always hit the body, Brad, and then you jam on a 9.
Okay.
So if they take damage, okay. So they get one agility test to dodge the damage, then another agility test to not be on fire. Neat.
Oh yeah, and a 9 on the
Oh, yeah.
damage roll is a jam. Interesting, because you don't roll a hit roll.
Neat. All right.
So you jam 10% of the time.
Yeah,
Every
I mean,
time.
Yeah.
gets hot. I mean, we've had plasma guns get hot, and they have a lot better chance than that to explode.
It's getting hot in here.
I'll ignite all your clothes. All right, so how do we do the?
I'm getting so hot, my clothes are all ignited.
So there should be the cross swords for combat encounters. If you go to that, you should have a die next to your name that you can roll. There we go. Now it updated. Paul and Eric, Brad. All right, just need Ashley to roll. Is you still working on technical issues,
Nope,
or
I'm good. I think
That is-
I've done speed tests and such like that, so I'm good. So how do I roll for? And what am I rolling?
Click on the cross swords.
Cross swords?
Yeah, at the top right. The second one from
One
the
of the
left.
tabs.
Actually, character tab.
What tabs?
On the right
Right.
side of the screen, where it's brown.
the cross swords just to the left of that? Yeah.
I'm a circle.
You were literally just by it.
I was?
On the chat screen above Eric's name, like this is Dutch, and all the character names
Oh,
in the right column.
I don't know.
At the top of that, there's the cross swords.
Okay. So just hit this.
Yes. Whatever happened? There's initiative out there. Perfect.
What am I rolling at?
Why do these guys look like they got broken arms?
Their mom loves them very much. I hope no one gets that reference.
Oh God.
Someone did.
Another tech issue there. Okay. That's...
Who's the ball? Oh, that must be a bad guy.
Yeah, so in front of you by the statues, there's 2 guards, one on the left, one on the right. There are also people in the alcoves to your left and right. And the hallway behind you is where you came from.
So we're facing the wrong direction.
Yeah, I don't know how to rotate these, so I don't.
Oh, okay. I thought we were.
If you can figure it out, you can change it. Also, have you used a fate point, Eric? Because you have 1 out of 2 fate points listed, so I don't know if that was intentional or
I thought we rolled, right?
rolled what?
At the start, I thought you rolled your fate points and I only got 1.
Oh, okay. Well, then you should be fate 1 out of 1. Then you have
Oh,
1 out of 2.
okay.
Can you get only one?
No, you can get more.
I don't. All right, let me look it up. There.
It's in your
I
character
have
sheet.
only one. I thought the minimum was like 2.
It depends on the class, but some of it also, when you pick your different careers and stuff, I think some of them give you a negative to a fate point, and some give you positives. Because I think I took one that gave me a negative.
I'm not questioning whether you should have a value of 1 or a value of 2. I'm questioning that it's written down on the sheet as 1 of 2.
No, I
So-
understand. I just
Okay.
don't remember what caused it. There was a reason why I did that.
Okay.
Let me figure it out.
Okay. All right.
Point. I have 1 of 2.
I like the Eric dancing give. I think that's my new favorite.
What happened?
Nothing.
What is going on? Great.
Boy.
Yeah, I don't know why I have 1 of 2. I didn't spend 1. Because you can't. What do you use them on?
You can use them to re-roll a die. You can use it to before you roll a die, add +10 to your roll. After you roll a die, you can add a degree of success. You can also there's a few other things. Head. You can get rid of a fate die, so like reduce your maximum down by 1 to cause some kind of large effect. Like if your character was going to die and you didn't want them to die, you want them to miraculously live, you can permanently get rid of a fate point if you want, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, within reason, but
Yeah, because as a Death World person, I can either start with 2 or 3 fate points. And I'm looking at all my other stuff, and I don't see any of my other stuff subtracting
okay.
a fate point, so I think I should have 2 of 2. I don't know why I rolled
Okay.
1 of 2.
I just want to make sure it wasn't like just that you're like, oh yeah, I did a re-roll and I used 1, and just didn't say anything. So
No, I didn't make a roll last game, I don't think.
okay, yeah, I didn't think so.
Dang it.
Yeah, there's nothing that says -1 fate, so I think I should have 2. Because I remember rolling shitty on the fate roll. I think I rolled a 2 or a 3. 1 through 5 is only 2 fate points. So
Okay, so I think it after the initiative rolls, it looks like Brad's up first with Drexel. So you're at the front of the column. You just saw the bald guy on the left shoot Tempest with the last gun, and the speaker was in front of you, but he just dived to the floor. He's kind of out of the combat, so I don't have an icon for him. But I guess I could put him on there.
who are the guys behind us?
Just on the floor up there. They're your red.
Oh, okay. You have the weakest.
You really
looking
need a
red
red shirt like Karen, because that's gonna happen. That's some sort of very.
Yeah, I'll get some better red shirt tokens, but
It was
Yeah, I mean these guys are like tatted up. Like, come on, you got to cover your tats in the Navy, right?
well, they're not in the Navy anymore.
they're
That's
on-
true.
they're-
Rogue trader.
They're road trader crew.
All right. Gotta remind me how movement and shooting works. This one. Do I get a penalty for shooting if I move?
Everything
it's
comes
been a
down to
while.
half actions. I think movement is a half action and firing is a half action.
Yeah,
Oh,
so I have it shared with you. I'll see if I can like. This brings it up on your screen, but I have a journal that has like the combat
Ooh.
actions listed in it, so you can see the descriptions without having to go to the book. But
Hmm.
yeah, so you have I think it's one full action each turn, right? So you can either do two half
Yes.
actions or one full action.
Yeah. I think the caveat is you can't do the same half action in a turn.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. So you like I think standard attack is a half action, but you can't do two standard attacks. You can do a standard attack as a half action, and then maybe move one. Yeah,
move
move is a half action.
Aiming is a half action, so you can be more accurate with your shot.
What is the move?
In your combat, you should have
Combat.
yeah, on the right there should be your half full and charge
Half,
and run
4,
moves.
8. That in squads in this game, or
It's in meters, so each square should be a meter.
so 4 squad.
Metries.
Okay.
It's British, so.
Take a half action to move here, and I have to light this. Well, wait. Can we move through friendly units in this one or no?
You can move
Alright.
through one another, yeah.
I'll move here and light the fool who shot my captain on fire.
All right. So I need to make an
Okay.
agility check, right? And
Yeah.
see. And what's
Two of
the
them.
challenge, or it's just my agility stat?
I think it's your agility stat.
Straight up agility check.
Yeah, because he's trained. You're trained in the weapon, right, Brad?
Yeah.
Well, maybe. Are you?
Because otherwise they get a bonus if he's not trained.
I had to spend all 500 points of my experience to get trained in the gun I got.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They gave me the gun. They didn't tell me how to use it. Typical bureaucracy.
Right.
All right, so I'll just
Alright.
make a straight up agility check.
Oh wait, is that a heavy weapon?
No.
Okay. Then yeah, it's straight up, Phil.
All right, he fails.
Because if it's a heavy weapon, he has to brace.
And then I have to make another one to see if he catches on fire, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hmm.
If he takes damage. Well, yes, he did take damage, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's going to take damage. He got hit. So. Or is there a like a modifier, like an armor in that one? There's an armor, right?
Yeah.
Right there. Roll book again. If they take damage, they have to take a second agility. Okay. So should I just put a modifier of 100 on my attack just to get the thing going? I don't think I can make a damage roll without making a hit roll, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Try that. We'll see how it goes. If it doesn't work, we'll do something else. But I think that's fine.
Roll. Success.
And it hits him in the
penetration.
body, right? All right. Yeah. So you do get some damage through to him, and so he's got to take another agility test. Which he does
So if
pass
I got-
that one, so he's
if I
not
hit-
on
if
fire. What's that?
How do I tell if I jam?
If you roll, click on
If you get
The-
9 damage.
where it says success 84. If you click on that, it'll tell you what your dice roll is for your damage. So you rolled a 3.
Okay, cool.
So like, I don't know if it's doing it for you, but it should. If you click on where it says success 84, it should expand out your dice rolls.
Yep, I see it.
And then if you click on the number 7, it'll expand it out more, and it'll tell you what the actual die rolled.
Actually, that's expanded out by default. So
Oh, good. Okay. On mine, it was like collapsed. So cool.
all
right,
Does he catch on
so that-
fire?
He did not catch on fire,
Okay.
but he did take some
I haven't
damage.
found the rules for that part yet.
Yeah, find the rules for catch on fire. Does it say where they are?
You think it does?
Yeah. Well, we'll do that one when we get there, which will probably be soon. But all right, so that's your turn then, right? So next we have.
Oh gosh, you try to control F fire in this rule book. It's a nightmare.
Okay.
All right.
Can I pop this out? No, I can't.
All right. So this technician comes running out of the corridor over here, and he levels a crossbow at you, Brad, at Draxel. Short range standard attack. And he misses.
The Emperor protects.
All right. So Dutch is up. You see Draxel step over and light up this guy who just shot the rogue trader with a flamethrower, and then out of the corridor to the left came a technician who pulled out a crossbow and took a shot at Draxel.
Okay. So I would I guess pull out my weapon. Pull out. What do I want to use?
Oh, I forgot to mention before I fire, I twist my arm again, and the flamer drops out of my oversized sleeve to my hand, like stinking Palpatine's lightsaber.
Nice. Yeah.
Trying to. What did that do? Sorry.
Want me to come back to you, or?
No, it's fine. I was just trying to figure out. I don't remember what Weapon Master does. But I was going to pull out my pistol and then shoot the guy that shot the captain. So,
Weapon Master. Oh, when you're using a weapon from your chosen class, you get a +10 bonus. So that was your pistols, right?
yeah, and I think that's built in, right? Let me double check. No, it's not built in. Let me fix
Brad
that.
is page 260.
Fix that real quick.
I don't believe you.
Okay. So, all right. So then,
And it spills onto 261.
Thank you, Paul. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I really want to buy
Alright.
the hardcover editions.
what range is this guy at from me? Short. How do I tell that?
What's that?
How do I tell
Oh.
what ranges he is from me?
Each square is a meter.
Okay.
So pretty much everything's in here for a bigger gun's probably going to be within short range.
Well, for a pistol, I have a range of 30. So how do I calculate range?
Cool.
I assume it's not point blank, because point blank would be next to me, right?
I believe so. I think point blank is within like 10 meters, 10 or 15.
So he's 2 meters away?
I think.
Okay.
Paul, did you read it?
I did.
I love it.
It is nice.
That seems like I should have failed, Phil. I don't know why it said I passed.
Then we gotta roll under.
Yeah, but my ballistic skill is only 49.
79, it says, you have a 30 modifier somewhere? Oh, short range. 30, right? Point
Oh,
blank, you get the 30 increase. Hard to miss.
okay. So then I hit.
I did.
Oh, that's why Phil's not talking.
Uh-oh.
Whee!
No.
Yeah, point blank is within 3 meters.
All
You
right,
get plus 30.
Well,
let me measure.
glad that it's not me this
All right,
time.
why is our measurement tool in feet? If we're playing the damn game in meters.
Because we're Imperials. We use the Imperial measurement system, you cur.
True.
How do we change this in the fucking settings?
No idea.
That makes no sense. If we're playing a game in meters.
Oh no, somehow Brad became the game master in the...
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
We're doomed.
And now, this is now an orc game.
We're doomed.
Raka, daka, daka. I found
Was
my
it-
bomb.
Fight Obamas over the Sulphur River.
It is, although one was horribly destroyed by the occupying force.
Hmm.
I found the pieces of it in the pile of feces, quite literally.
Oh.
So we'll clean it up.
I don't
We
know
gotta
how
get
you
it again.
change the measurement distance. I can't right-click it to edit. Maybe it's gonna be in game settings?
I feel like that would be something that Phil would edit. I don't think it's going to be something we could configure.
Language, enable chat bubbles. Wait, what? Pana token speakers.
Phil says I'm the DM now.
This what shows in Twitch. I'm not gonna change it so until Phil gets, because as soon as I change it, Phil will be back.
Stuck in the middle with you.
Combat themes. Oh, there's combat themes. That's pretty cool. Epic.
Yeah, I think Phil has to change it on the map, I think.
Forge. There he is. Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Welcome back, man bun.
All right.
You good?
I think so. The router disconnected for some reason.
I think it's
going
just
around.
everyone have internet issue problems.
Yeah. The cursed night. They happen.
At least it's not
Paul's
only
next.
So, Phil,
Pick all bets. Is it Paul or Eric?
quick question for you. Like, I don't know if you have to change the map settings on your end, but the distances are all in feet. So
Okay.
I don't know.
Like I was saying, I mean, the squares are 1 meter. I can change the map in the future, but I mean,
Okay.
you should be able to.
I tried to tell him we use Imperial around here.
All right, so I hit and I did 16 damage to the body
Okay.
with 4 penetration.
If I change the grid,
In this universe, M stands for Mighty Imperial Feet.
does that fix the measure?
That fixes the measure.
Okay, cool. All right. Never. That's weird. And people demanding the metric system.
Well, all of our guns are in metric.
I know.
It's like, how many meters are in a foot?
Listen
All
here.
right, I'm done.
So what did you do? You took a shot at.
I took a
Somebody-
shot at the guy that shot at our captain.
Okay, and it looks like you hit.
Yeah, and 16 damage, penetration 4. My damage is X, so I think that's explosive, right?
Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look here. So
In your journal entry on the combat, do you have all the weapons in there? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay.
oh wow, yeah. So you. So you yeah, what'd you hit him with? A bolt pistol?
Yeah, bolt
So, yeah.
pistol.
So this, in a bolt gun, the bullets are like basically rocket propelled grenades. They're huge.
Mhm.
So this thing just rockets out of your gun and just plows an enormous hole right through the middle of this guy's chest, and he falls to the floor dead.
Never pull a weapon on the captain.
So
I'm Batman.
Alright, dead. Okay. So then to okay, so going to do. Sorry, I gotta get my windows back open here.
Mhm.
Right. Can't do that.
Well, they don't have a drawing tool in this program. No ability to draw dicks on the screen.
They know this group. They know this group.
Wait. If we put 2 targets in a line, we might be able to make something crude.
Damn it!
Where there's a will, there's a dick.
Alright.
I got an email foundry right this instance.
I'm sure somebody's written a module for it.
Wait, did you check in their tools?
Yeah, I looked under all the tools. I don't find any drawing tools. You can put cones, so yeah, I guess I could. Cone. I don't know.
Alright, Brad.
Where are the drawing tools?
Drexel,
Top
there's a
left.
guy that comes out of the corner where the guy who shot you came from. The old man comes out of this corner with a staff and tries to hit you.
I know.
And oh wow, he does hit you. He does 13 impact damage to your body.
Whoa.
Who did you shoot? Me?
Whoa!
He hit you with his staff.
Dang.
He shot me? 13?
Yeah, so subtract your armor. So
Uh,
13.
my armor.
Hey, Phil, what do the bars mean on the token? Like, there's
the
a
bars-
bar.
Is it under gear? Stats? Where's my armor, damn it?
If you go into combat,
Combat. The
it'll
blue
have
one's your
numbers for
fate
all your
points.
locations.
The green one's your health.
Oh, okay. So I
Oh,
got hit
blue
the
is
what now?
fate. Okay.
So
So
you
subtract
took
your
14.
armor.
So you subtract the armor value there from the
I'm on a
13.
stick, so I get hit by 8.
7, right? You got
Yeah.
13, then minus your 6.
Oh, they said 14. So yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, no, 13. Yep.
All right. My hit points. I've completely forgotten this. I apologize.
It's under wounds in the combat tab on the left.
Oh shit, Brad, you don't have a lot of health either, right?
Yeah, I'm down to 1.
Dang.
Damn!
I talk
So what
a pretty
happens-
big game.
When you hit 0, you collapse, and I think you're unconscious for certain number of rounds. I'll have to figure that out. But at that point, if you start taking critical damage, and you rolling on critical damage tables to see what happens to your character.
Oh my.
All right.
Poor baby girl.
So
Oh, Reba.
Paul, Larkin sees a shot taken at Tempest. He sees Draxel run over and hit the one guy with a flamethrower while Dutch shoots him through through the chest with a bolter. The two guys come out of the corner and take shots at Draxel.
Okay. So I am going to spend a half action to brace as I direct the multi-melta over at that guy. I don't know if you see my
Yeah,
target.
I see your card. Yep.
You can hit the target thing too, Phil or Paul.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I targeted him. I just wasn't sure if my target showed for Phil or not.
It does not, interestingly enough. But I can see your cursor.
Okay, cool. So I'm
If
going to
he has his
target
thing.
him, and my weapon has blast 1, so I think I'll also hit the old guy. If it
Oh, okay.
hits.
Oh God, are you gonna shoot me?
I hope not.
Fuck! Why? Come on, shoot the guys on the other side.
Looks like I got 2 for 1 on this one. Well, I don't think there's any negative penalties for.
How would he shoot you? You're...
I'm right in the line of fire, right?
Yeah, but
Oh,
if you're not
okay.
in melee, I think Brad's in melee with. The...
Okay, I just thought like he has to shoot through my square. Okay.
I think the blast would let you shoot that old guy, but
Okay.
normally I don't think you can shoot into melee.
I'm still learning
Right.
the rules.
Normally.
Yeah, no, that's a good question.
So I
Just wanted to make sure my screen was updating and it wasn't like your cursor was in the wrong spot.
No, I just thought because I was in his range of fire that like
Oh,
he's
yeah.
firing
I mean, you
through
are-
my square.
You are standing in front of the microwave that he's using to
right.
microwave some guy across the map.
I'm not going to be able to have kids now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Paul.
Probably
This
not.
truck mounted microwave energy gun that he's carrying around on his person.
Yes. So, quick question for you, Phil. So, I have a Logis implant. So, on a successful tech use test, I get plus 10 bonus to weapon skill and ballistic skill.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be a free action, or is that something I have to do a half action for?
What does it say in the gear? What's it? Where are you at?
Just says plus 10 bonus on weapon skill and ballistic skill on successful tech use test.
Is it a skill or a gear?
It's a talent.
Talent. Oh, okay. Hold on, just using this reaction round character. Oh, you can use your reaction. So you wouldn't be able to do a dodge or parry or whatever else you use reactions for if you use it to do that. But you can use it to. It's under the notes when you open it up. There's the full description.
Okay, got it. All right, yeah, I'll use my reaction for that. So I'll do a tech use test. I assume the tech use test is straight up, right?
I believe so. Yeah, just straight up.
Failure. Okay,
Oh.
it was close. So just normal attack.
It's almost 50-50.
Ah,
Oh no!
missed.
The Paul dice are coming out.
Damn it. Back-to-back failures.
Did we ever
Yep.
make that die obliterator? I never did.
No, we never did. All right,
What-
so that's my turn.
What do you have to roll to jam your gun, Paul?
Whatever the standard is, like
96
96
or
or above,
something?
I
Yeah.
think.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if your quality of weapon improves it or whatever.
I do have a good quality, so I think it does get plus 10.
Okay.
All right, this guard comes running from the right here towards Paul and tries to stab him. These are. It's interesting. These. Anyway. Stab. All right, he stabs you for 7 to the head.
Okay. My armor absorbs it.
Nice. Right. Okay.
I still wanted that multi-melt to hit.
another tech comes running around the corner and charges one of your red shirts. And another one charges your other red shirt. Oh, I gotta add your red shirts into the order. Crap, I forgot about that.
Man, these guys have like good speed, right? I guess they can move 6 meters and still make an attack.
Shoot.
My.
I don't know if you, Paul, it's, I don't know. Like, I add these guys to, oh, there they go. It just took a second to catch up. Okay. The heck? Combat thing is a little slow. So this tech guy, he would have probably shot at the old guy with the last gun, so range, short, aim, half.
I mean, if they're within 3, it's point blank, right?
Is that what it is? 3?
I thought
Okay.
so. Let me
Alright.
let me look it up. I'll look it up.
Wow, that was
Yeah,
a
point
terrible
blank's
shot.
within 3 meters.
Your red shirts are terrible, I'm sorry.
They're red shirts.
And the other red shirt
What does range SB
is
mean?
at the end. Jump into the melee over there. All right.
Okay, point blank is 2 meters or closer, not 3.
Okay. Well, even with the extra bonus, he totally whiffed. So.
Short range is 3. Less than 3.
Short
Wait.
range is. I thought it was
What is-
half. Down to.
For weapons with a short range of less than 3 meters, point blank is 1 meter. Sorry.
Oh,
Phil, do you know
okay.
what range SB means while we're on the subject?
What's it under?
SB plus 3. I just found it under.
Oh, strength bonus. Which.
Oh.
So, like, if you're. The tens column of your strength is your
Okay.
bonus number. So.
Yeah, short range is half your weapon's range,
That's an answer to the question.
and you get a plus 10.
Okay.
All right, Ashley. So Tempest took a shot from the guy, watched him catch on fire and get blown in half. There are guys charging from the left and from the right. The speaker is on the floor in front of you, crying. What does Tempest do?
You said the speaker's on the floor in front of me.
Yeah, he's kind of just out of the fight.
He's the guy with the monocle up front, right?
Yeah.
The northernmost dude.
How important did he seem like to these people? Like, did he seem like a leader that they'd want to protect, or did that he seem like somebody they could care less about?
They seem to completely ignore him.
All right.
Nobody likes Frost
So I'm
Razor.
gonna pull out my gun and shoot. How do I? Which? What's the meters
Yeah.
and distance? Anything less than 3 meters is close range.
No, like 2 meters or less is point blank. 3 meters or half of your range is short, or
Well,
less than half your range is short distance.
and you can't shoot into melee combat. I think you have a pistol though. If you use a pistol, you can go into melee combat and you can shoot a pistol in melee, but you can't shoot into somebody else's melee. I think, right? I
Oh.
might be making that up.
Great question. Let me look it up.
What was that again?
I don't think you can shoot into melee combat.
Yeah, 1 second.
Or it's hard to jump into another rule system.
Yeah, we gotta learn the rules.
Especially a really
Rules are
crunchy
the
rule
rules,
system.
and the facts are the facts.
Should have read this tonight before.
The book's 700 pages long. You couldn't have. It's not possible.
Well, no, just refresh the combat section. I read it 2 weeks ago, but then we didn't have any fucking combat, right?
Not in English. It's like a choose your own adventure.
So half my range is close range then?
Yes. Half
Yep.
your range is close range.
Okay.
Short range. Short range.
Okay. So that's definitely. So I guess what I'll do is I'll pull out my power sword. And I'll go to this guy that's right next to Larkin and try to hit him with the sword. He's within 2 meters where I'm standing right now, but if I move over slightly to the right, can I do that?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You'd use a half action to move, and then another half action to attack.
How do I move? Select targets.
Hey, Phil.
Yep.
Page 247 of the PDF has cover, right? So it doesn't change their to hit, but if like you hit in the body and they're behind something, that gives them armor points.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit him. Can you see the? Did the target work out?
I think so. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Actually, I see a little dot on the character. Oh, I didn't see that before. Okay, I see that now. I see yours now too, Paul.
Okay.
It's interesting. It puts a little dot on it so I can see.
All right. So.
Oh, okay.
For the-
Shooting into melee with somebody that is engaged in melee combat is a -20 to your roll.
-20 to my roll.
If you were
Page-
shooting into
If
it.
Oh,
you're
I'm shooting,
shooting
okay.
into it, right? So, like, if I shoot into you and that guy fighting, it would be -20. Page 247.
Okay. I think though.
I think pistols counteracts that, though. I'm going to look up pistols.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll just.
Yeah. But you're in melee combat with him now that you move next to him, so you can shoot him with your pistol without a negative.
I can shoot him with my pistol, and I don't need to use my sword.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you can use your sword
Okay.
or your pistol. Now that you're
Let's try sword. See what.
sure.
Okay. So, what do I do with this sword? Shouldn't there
You
be a
swing it.
thing? No, I'm just trying to find a way to roll it.
Nice, Paul.
You should be able to click the sword from your
What's-
weapon.
What's the signs? Going away.
Maybe it's.
Oh, that's not signs. That's the other M. Night Shyamalan movie.
that.
Damn it.
Oh gosh, I watched that with
Yeah.
Paul and Bart in the theater, and I couldn't stop laughing.
Let me change it. Public roll? I
Yep.
guess? Okay. There we go.
Interesting
go.
connection. We watched that movie while we were at Games Day.
Nice. Hit him in the head.
Oh.
Which you notice is much less armored. So, thanks. All right. So he takes a pretty big wallop from your power sword. He rang his bell pretty good, and but he's still standing.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Better than he ever did.
Emboldened by your attack, your green shirt over here attacks. He pulls out a knife and tries to stab the old dude next to him here. Wait, is there an attack you can do when you like as a full action? That's like
Yes.
all out attack.
Yeah, it gives you plus 20%.
Nice, and it can't be dodged or parried. Nice.
Oh, you can't dodge or parry.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. All right, he's gonna take that all out attack. See if it adds it automatically. Oh my word.
Mm-mm.
He misses. In fact, I think he almost dropped his knife. Well, the other guy rolled a 91 too. That's crazy.
Right?
So weird. Ghost in the machine, I suppose. Okay, so he misses. What was I thinking? Oh, Brad, I forgot to give you the opportunity. I imagine you forgot too. When that guy went to hit you, you could have used your reaction to dodge.
Oh,
So we haven't gotten too far in. If you want to maybe retroactively do that, because that was a
yeah,
pretty.
Unless he just fails.
Unless I can use it to shove my flamer in his taint. All right, so dodge.
Yeah, I think it's a reaction you can do. So it's.
Any modifier?
I'm looking now.
Oh god, my target is 21.
Yeah, because you don't have it trained.
All right. Well, let's fail the roll. All right, we tried.
Yeah. Okay.
Degrees of failure 2. I just put his barrel in my forehead.
You actually take an additional wound because of that, and
And a-
sorry. Okay, that brings us to the top of the round. We're back to Brad with Draxel.
Well, I still haven't figured out exactly what the blast radius of a grenade is. I know I'm melee, but I could probably still drop it at my own feet.
Do I
Just
not
don't
have
wanna-
it in?
I'm literally have like put grenade and control F, and I'm just like
Which grenade is it?
the hallucinogen grenade.
Of course it is. Did I? I didn't even put that in there, did I? Oh, there. Hallucinogen. That should be in the armory.
Oh, when grenades jam, they explode.
Exotic weapons, maybe? No. Oh, grenades, missiles, and... Okay, so...
Where'd you find it?
Hallucinogen... Page 127, or I think the PDF's 128. Roan...
What?
Doesn't say... It just says the range,
Yeah.
but...
String bonus +3. I'm pretty sure that like I don't doesn't get better the bigger the stronger I am.
Throwing grenades, okay. So throwing grenades, no special training or talents. Use your ballistic skill. On a miss that goes in a random direction. On a jam, you roll a d10 and on a 10 it explodes. Oh, it's a dud and nothing happens. On a 10... Oh, anything other than a 10, nothing happens on a 10. It explodes and detonates immediately, centered on you.
That's the plan anyway. Can't fail.
So, page 125 is a hallucination description.
Oh yeah. Let's save
Anyone
that.
within 10 meters of a detonation
Okay.
has to take a toughness
10 meters.
test.
10,
of
10,
-10.
10 meter radius.
10
Well,
meters.
okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead
within
and say
10 meter
no.
radius.
That's
I don't wanna
everybody.
I don't want to turn this whole thing into a rave. So when in doubt, smoke it out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I assume there's some sort of disengage penalty for if I want to back up and fire, right?
Yeah, he gets an opportunity attack if you back up, I think. That's how that works. There's a disengage, but it's a full action.
All right. I'll take a swing at him with my chainsword then.
Sounds soupy.
Oh yes.
He's just a little old man with a tablet.
Wait, I thought he was a bad guy.
Well, I mean, he hit you with a staff, but he's
Oh,
literally
yeah.
a little old man with a staff that just
This guy's got to get
cleans
cut in
your
half.
clock.
You ever watch UHF and saw Conan the Librarian? Bleh. Don't you know the Dewey Decimal System? All right, so if I do a full action for it, I can do a modifier to it, or plus
You
20?
get plus 20 to hit, but you lose the ability to dodge or parry.
Well, I suck at that shit anyway, so. We'll go full Holy Zealot. Aiming none, a tap tight standard. Is that
What
an
if-
all-out attack? Or what is that?
Yeah.
What if he just moves down and he tries to shoot both of them?
I got to disengage. That's a full action, right?
No, you'd still be in combat range with him if you move one square down.
Well, I can't shoot in melee. Can I shoot in melee, Phil?
Pistols.
Okay, I don't have
Well, the flamer, he doesn't have to roll
Flamer's
to
not-
hit.
Right.
Well,
But the rules as written, at least, you can only fire pistol weapons in melee. If he had
Yeah.
a hand flamer, he could.
left my hand flamer back at the bar. All right. Rolling. I did take my all out.
Nice. All right. The armor penetration doesn't go through toughness, right? It's just
I don't know.
Penetration. It says when a weapon hits a target, reduce the target's armor points by the penetration.
okay, but not
With
the
results less than 0 counting as 0.
toughness. Okay. So then take-
Much
You get a
else?
pretty
I do
solid
resist
hit
all
on this old dude,
Okay.
but he's still standing.
I had to resist all my innate trolling instincts not to just drop that hallucinogen grade in front of all of us. I'm about to die. Everybody smoke up. Phil, good luck. You got to calculate hallucinogen effects on all these people every turn.
So evil.
Give it time. Not session 2. It's a session 4 kind of thing. I shouldn't say that. Next thing you know, everything's targeting me.
Right.
I was doing the math on it. It's like there was one possibility for the hallucinogen grenade if I got it, though it was gonna be bad, which is like you pick a random piece of architecture and shoot toward it. And since my flamer's got a 20-meter range, it's potential I could just turn around and hose you all.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
Oh.
how you win friends and influence people.
So the tech that was shot you with the crossbow is reloading their crossbow. And we go to Dutch.
Which guy is reloading a crossbow?
The one,
Blue dot.
The blue dot?
yeah, blue dot.
Okay. Oh, that's who Paul's targeting. Okay, I can see the dot. That's who you guys are targeting, right? And Brad's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
I just target. I don't know if it does anything when I target him.
I see your light blue dot on him. Like
Okay.
Paul
Red dot?
stopped targeting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're pink, Brad.
It's lightish red.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want me to shoot? All right.
I'm a
How
red
do,
dot.
if I do 2 shots, Phil, is it on the same person? Like because my gun has a rate of fire of 2.
I think you have the option of if the first of shooting somebody within a certain distance with the second shot if you hit twice.
Okay.
Right. 'Cause
So if I
think this-
go ahead, Paul.
from what I remember, you roll your single attack, and for like multiple degrees of successes, you get multiple hits, and some of those hits can be distributed amongst other tokens, assuming they're within a certain range.
Okay. Well, look it up, Paul, because I'm going to shoot pink dot,
Look it up, Paul.
and maybe yeah. So I think you can see who I target now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll shoot that guy with my pistol.
Yeah, the guys by the door that attacked first, or by the statues, were guards, and they had blast guns and, looked like real kind of military weapons and demeanor. But the guys coming out of these alcoves, like the older guy is literally like an old dude with a staff. That was just kind of working over. He looks like a normal.
So I'm like killing an old guy. Like, no, senior citizen.
Yeah, these look like crew people. Like
Right.
people that are just like normal colonist type people.
Well,
The one with the crossbow was just looks like they're wearing like a maintenance jumpsuit.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
are they all adults?
Yeah, they're all adults.
Okay, I didn't want to make a Paul mistake.
all right. So that guy gets hit in
Fallout?
the right leg for 17 damage. I'm pretty sure I just blew his right leg off.
15 damage. Oh yeah.
All the title players.
And he's just shooting blood all over Brad's character. I just like the legs just like.
Oh yeah.
I don't
You
look at
blew it
that
off at the
one.
hip.
Crap. How'd you get 17 damage?
What are you shooting?
Bolt pistol.
Oh.
Yeah.
2d10 plus 5 plus 2.
Oh, 2d10. Does it keep the lowest? Is that what it?
Yeah, it keeps the lowest.
Or
Or,
the-
no, the highest, because
the
it's
highest?
tearing. It keeps the highest.
Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, you max damaged him.
Yeah, that's max damage.
Yeah, and plus you had
Bolt
did you have the
pistols are no
bonus-
joke.
your weapon master, right? So you get the extra 2 damage.
Yeah, and the extra 2 damage from the weapon master. Yep.
Nice.
So, yeah, max
Yeah,
damage.
Blew the leg off at the hip. Just geyser of blood.
But because I only had 1 hit, that means the second bullet misses. Is that how that works?
Yes.
Okay, so let me subtract 2 from my clip. I wish I
So,
could
like,
pop this.
You're
window up.
shooting a hail of bullets, so it gives you a better target number, so you're more likely to hit. And if you
Okay.
get a really good roll, like you manage to land both shots, kind of thing. I think is how the math is supposed to make it work.
Right.
Okay. And then I have another attack, so I will shoot the other guy. So I'll target this guy.
How do you have another attack?
Oh, you don't get. You can't take 2 actions. Never mind.
Right.
Not the same one, yeah.
No.
Oh, so I should have aimed then.
Yeah, you could have done an aim.
All right. So I guess I have an action still. Is there anything I can do quickly?
Like a half action.
I have a half action still. Yeah.
There's delay. There's feint. That's probably not helpful. That's melee.
Yeah, I should have aimed. That's my bad.
Mover.
Oh no, you would have blown
You
something
could
else.
move, I guess, if you wanted. You could do a half move.
Sure. So how far can I move? Where does that say that on my sheet?
On combat on the right next to your armor, it should say half.
Half. Okay, so 3.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, how did you rotate that?
Wait, what?
What?
Wait, what did I just do?
How are you rotating it? Okay, Brad, tell us how you're rotating.
Tequila.
Wait, I'm on stage.
I don't know. I tried to like pinch to zoom on my screen, and it made me start spinning like a madman.
How do I move my guy? Oh wait, let me stop doing that.
Oops.
Wait.
There we go.
I don't know how to move my guy. How do I move my token?
Wait, you said pinch? What?
Just select him and then
I'm on my touchpad.
click on him once
pinching.
so he's selected, and then you should be able to
Try your
drag him.
scroll wheel.
Yeah, that's drag him, but how do you turn him around?
Oh, control and scroll wheel rotates.
Oh. Oh,
Oh yeah,
look at
you got everybody moving around the screen.
that. Doing the
how
thing.
do I? All right.
I didn't even realize I was doing it until he pointed it out there.
Like it's the small things in life.
For sure.
This is
All
what
right.
we're here for. Motherland.
It keeps targeting him. Am I supposed to be like on a?
You have on the top left. You have the little meeple thing for token control selected, and select tokens.
Okay, that's the one I need to be on. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I guess I'll move there.
Yeah, it took me forever to figure out how to scroll across the screen, like in order to move it left and right like this. Finally figured it out today.
I still don't know how to zoom.
You scroll in the wheel.
I don't have a mouse.
So then I guess you're screwed.
I have my
If
laptop.
you
Someone took my laptop.
you have like a touchpad. I
Yes.
think if you put is it
That's what made it spin.
Like,
two
drag your guy
fingers
2
and then just
fingers?
Oh,
Right.
okay, yeah, I see it. Whoa. Extreme close up.
Okay, I'm done.
okay.
No.
Wait, go re-aim.
All right.
There we go.
Hey, why are you
So-
looking at me now, Phil?
No reason.
That's not Phil. That's not Phil at all.
God damn it, Phil. I
What?
move up to take a shot for Brad and you shoot me.
No, I'm just turning him towards Brad.
Oh,
Oh.
he looked like he was turning towards me.
I turned towards you. This guy.
All right.
No, his head
you're-
is looking in my direction. That's why I thought you were looking at me.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can you
he's
aim
gonna
in
take a
combat?
Take a
Does that
penalty, Phil,
work?
if he's not looking.
What do you mean? Can you aim?
Aim +1. That's
yeah,
just
aim
for
edge
shooting, right?
plus 10 for shooting. Yeah.
But not you can't use it for attack, right? Oh, I can do an all-out attack +20.
Oh,
Yeah,
God, no.
that's right. So your crewman's going to do an all-out attack on this.
What kind of gun
Technician.
does he have?
He's doing it with a knife. He doesn't have a pistol. So
Oh,
Oh, boy.
okay.
yeah,
Wait, our crew doesn't even have guns?
they have a last gun, but it's not a pistol. Oh, wait, he does have a stub out automatic. Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah.
He's got a stubber.
Oh yeah, he'll go semi-auto on his stub.
I was gonna say, why are we no wonder why they're red shirts?
Yeah. I have a semi on my stub too.
It's not stubber with such a weird name for a gun.
Gross.
Um,
So point blank, semi, stubby. Do
Ain't
it.
the size of the bolter, it's the motion of the
he
Prometheus.
better hit on this.
No,
Point blank.
totally
Point
misses.
blank!
Point blank, semi-auto, 3-round burst.
Daka 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 boom.
I think we skipped the red shirts and we went straight to Imperial Guards from Star Wars.
so
You just can't shoot
bad.
anything.
Alright, I know this NPC is
Wait,
not.
am I the only guy killing people?
Yeah,
I'm
I missed.
hurting them.
God damn it, you guys suck.
I hit
I
at
haven't
least
missed yet.
with a sword.
I've only had one shot.
You just see Dutch walking around just pistol assassinating people, and he's looking at everybody else like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
I burned a guy, then I sliced a guy with a chainsword.
Perfect. All right, Paul. Larkin's up.
You just keep stealing the
Alright.
kills.
So I'm gonna get my power axe out and try and slice this guy. So I'm gonna use my reaction to use my Logis implant. Yes. Okay, and I'm gonna go all out with the attack. So
Wow,
that should give me a
Paul.
plus 30.
Nice roll.
Look at that.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm gonna completely fail on the actual attack. Ooh, success. 2
Nice.
degrees of success. Holy crap, that damage. How
Whoa.
was it that high?
Is that really? Holy
hell.
How did you
Did
get
you,
44 damage?
Don't. I
What
have
is the
no
plus
idea.
30?
Yeah, what's the plus 30 there?
Maybe that was on the to hit.
Look
Oh,
at
I
that.
put it on the bonus. It was supposed to be on the to hit. My
Oh.
bad. Subtract 30 off of that.
Yeah, but you get some more degrees of success. Does that add anything or no? Not for.
I don't know. Probably not. I mean, it's just melee attack.
Okay, but I mean, it gives you like 5 degrees of success.
Yeah.
He carves his
Sounds like a
name
lot.
on him.
Okay, well,
Oh, Lord, Paul.
so you 13 damage, right? That
Well, it'd be 14.
14.
14 pen 7
Paul's die dropping. Just
in the
Okay.
right leg.
Oh, 14. Yep. Okay. Wait, why does it say?
Yeah, why would it be 14? It's 7 plus 5 plus 1.
It's
You were ahead 1 on the die roll.
I
It's
only
weird.
added,
Well, it
I
says
added 30
damage
to the bonus.
44.
Because it
weird
should
'cause
be D10 plus 7 plus
Plus 5.
5.
Yeah, so if you have 43 minus 30 is 13. So
Well,
you
plus
had
1
a-
on the die
It
roll.
shows
right?
44 on the card, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the chat
yeah,
card.
what's the plus 30? Is it plus 10 for degree of
Weird. I have
success?
to check the math on that. That's so weird. Because it's
That's
like,
a
Yeah.
lot.
it says 43 under damage roll, but on the card it says 44, which 44 is right.
Oh, do you get extra damage for degrees of success in melee, maybe?
Yes,
That why
yes, you
it's-
do. Yes,
That
you
way it's
do.
Oh.
44 on the chat card.
Yes, yes, that's why it's 44 on the check
And I
card.
mentioned that earlier. No one said anything.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna say this
Well, 'cause I
question was
didn't
asked
care what.
earlier.
I don't know.
Yes, you get extra damage for degrees of success.
1 per?
I'll look it up. I'll look it up.
Or do
is
you
it
know,
just a
Brad?
crit? Oh,
Huh?
You think I can navigate the rulebook? I have to ask you every time.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, but you
Give
said
me-
you knew. You knew. Oh.
I mean, flashes of genius come in my head. I don't know where they come from.
Okay, that's fine.
They don't stay.
Gotta flash your brain more often.
Don't flash me.
See that beautiful brain.
Okay.
No, no. I immediately regret asking you for that. Okay, so either way, you were hitting the guy in front of you who only had
Mhm.
a little bit, tiny bit of life left anyway. So
Oh.
I don't know. What do you do to this guy, Paul? You
Yeah, I don't know.
did a massive amount of damage to him. How does he die?
So I think I hit him in the right leg, but it was on an upswing, so it ends up going through part of his torso as well on the way through.
Oh. It's like bone tomahawk action here. Ugh.
I saw that one. Good.
Yes, it is good. Disturbing though.
It's my Mazoa pattern power axe.
All right, is that all you're doing, Paul?
Yes, that is all I'm doing.
Well, did you want more?
No. Thank you, sir. Can I not have any more, please?
So is that it? Is that all you're gonna do today? It's 43 damage. Come on.
Oh. All right, so they're gonna do.
Well, that sucks. That means I can never get like degrees of success for hitting
God,
somebody.
they
I auto
must-
hit. Oh, well.
With your flamer, your power sword, you can.
True. Alexa, stop.
DMS. And this old guy is gonna try and hit your red shirt. And they all miss. Okay, so the red shirts and the little henchmen around them all swing at each other. It looks like children fighting. Nobody hits anyone. Very embarrassing. They're all ashamed.
Like blinking.
Yeah. Ashley, Tempest is up.
All right, to kind of keep with the I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to. This is a dead body now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to move
The
into
red
that
shirt-
square, kind of like walk over him or stand on top of him or something like that. Kind of the intimidation, I guess, from being shot at and not taking any damage.
Yeah, you're just standing there with fountains of blood, arterial spray coming up on you. You just look intimidating as hell.
So I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna take my sword to this guy now and attack him.
It's carnage and bloodbath of the.
I mean, yeah. So let's see. As soon as I figure out what I. So yeah.
Speaker Tall is just praying to the Emperor right now at the front.
So yeah. Stabby, stabby.
Is there any way to like?
Whoa,
specify
yeah,
that?
that's pretty stabby.
Alright.
Yeah, you just cut this guy straight down in one swipe.
Intimidation helps.
Yeah, I don't know why melee's adding the +1. I don't understand it.
I'll have to
'Cause
take a look at it. Maybe
it did it for Ashley too, because it
Okay.
gave her 12 on in the card, but 11 on the damage roll, and she rolled a 2 on the die. So I think it's a bug.
Well, there's,
I looked in the
she
book.
got
I couldn't
3
see the
degrees of
degree.
success.
Yeah, I didn't see anything about degrees of success in the book. I mean, maybe I missed it. But.
Yeah, it might be a Dark Heresy thing that I gotta work out the math. Patch it.
Alright. So keeping going with that intimidation there, but I'm done.
Yeah, no, that's brutal. Absolutely brutal.
Come over and I just take my sword and go straight down in their face, straight to the ground and pull it out and be like, alright, looking for my next target.
Yeah, the weird thing is, so you've killed over half of them at this point, right? Or around half.
Mhm.
And the ones that are still fighting, like they don't seem phased at all. They're just focused on still fighting. They almost have flat affects, don't really even seem to care. They're just really focused.
I sense the taint of chaos.
It's almost like they're, I don't know, studying.
Possessed.
Yeah. Well, they're just like, they seem intent on what they're doing, and they seem to be aware of what they're doing. Almost like they're curious, but they're not phased at all.
Do they have like a hive mind going on, or?
I don't know. It's good questions.
That question terrifies me, actually.
I don't know if they've got a hive mind, Paul. Then you just collectively scarred all of it. They all felt that one.
Right. I was thinking if there's the hive mind situation, then we're dealing with the gene stealer cult, and that is not good.
Right. Synapse.
All right, your other crewman
I
opens
asked
up
an
with
innocent
a.
question, and it turns out being way worse than I thought.
It could be.
Your other
If
crew
you're
member
right.
opens up with his stub automatic on the tech in the corner there. Full semi-auto. rolls an amazing 5 degrees of success for 3 hits. Just shreds this boar tune.
Carly, did I just know something?
Yes,
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
that's a lot of damage. It's like
That's a lot of damage,
the
Phil.
27 damage from your red shirt just fills this person full of holes. Yeah, they're. Okay.
Hi, Reba.
Back to Brad with Drexel.
Yeah, did you catch my message on that one? Can you set the radius on that?
Oh, let me check. Cone tool.
Okay.
Is there a cone tools? Oh, cone template.
Yeah, there's a cone template.
And it says,
Ooh.
from my little bit of Googling, that the cone's default is about 53 degrees, but can be customized in the template settings.
Oh, to distance? What's the distance on it?
Well, the distance is customizable, but the degree of spray.
Oh, 30 degree. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
What's your cone supposed to be, Brad?
Mint chocolate chip.
Can you see the cone?
It's
Yeah.
yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, we can
It's
see the
okay.
cone that you
Matt-
just put
And
down.
it
Is that
highlights,
30 degrees?
It highlights the squares that are affected.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
It only affects 2 squares? Okay.
3,
Interesting.
looks like.
Well, it's because if you would have dragged it farther, I mean, mine goes theoretically to the end of the room.
How far
Yeah,
did
it's-
you go? 30 meters?
Is that no? It's 20 meters from me, which is huge for in here. So is it? Did he?
That's what she said.
Oh boy.
Oh,
There's a 20 meter, 30 degree.
okay, you got 30 degrees now.
Yeah.
Is that set like game wide on your level?
Oh my god, so you're gonna hit me?
Dang.
Where,
I mean,
where do you want it to go? You can rotate
oh, hey,
it.
hang on, I gotta move first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Can't move my guy.
he's trying to hit both of them, Phil.
Oh, I see. Wait,
All
both
right.
of who?
The
Oh.
two guys, the
Are you sure
guy
you're
in
not trying
the
to hit all
bottom.
3?
Can you move the?
Oh, the other guy's dead.
Does it let you use
Wait,
the
which guys?
template or?
Yeah, there's still 3 guys down there. I'm
No,
trying to see
there's
if I
only
can
2
get.
guys down there.
The one guy
Yeah,
has a
I'm-
skull. He's dead.
Does it let you use the one I put down?
Come on. Can whoever's got a cone template on me? Can you believe it? I don't think I can put another one on.
I don't think it lets him use the cone that you put down.
No.
All right, cone template.
Yeah, if you double click on it, you can set all the stats for it.
Creating
Oh yeah,
multiple
you
ones.
can. Nice.
Can you? What? Oh,
Yeah,
so
I don't-
crazy.
I don't think we can select your cone,
No.
Phil.
Yeah, if you drop a cone down, Brad, and then double click on the icon for it, it will let you
Oh my-
change all the statistics.
Oh, you gotta click and drag. I see it. I see it.
Yeah. Yeah, if
Or
you
you-
just click and drag, it'll create
Or
the
you can
initial-
type them in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can type them into a few.
This is what happens when you try to scroll with the. I can't get them.
I don't think you can hit them both.
Is it like partial or what is? What if you go? Can you move back one more into that?
Can I
Would that
Can I
could be
help?
enough.
think?
Well, where was he? He only has 3. Well, I don't know what his speed is, but he can only do a half move, right?
I gotta get him up. Ash, can you give me your spare mouse? This sucks.
Yeah, come get it.
I think he was here. How do I mark his spot?
He can move
Oh,
4 spaces.
Gracias, señora.
Yeah, I don't know how we draw.
Oops. There we go. He was there.
Yeah, he was here. Where I put the circle.
All right, let's try this with an actual mouse. Touchpad sucks.
Yes, now he can get them. With a 30.
Yep. I'll do it.
He,
All right, that. I don't know who drew that, but that. Fine, that.
I do love
that will hit
the.
him.
Gonna need agility checks from these guys.
Oh yeah. All right. First up is this guy. Agility. He fails.
All right. Go ahead and damage him.
Just when he got his crossbow roll all figured out.
I mean, he was gonna die next turn, Phil. He
Might
was
have got a
gonna
shot
get.
off.
He was gonna get a bolter to the leg.
12. 2 penetration. And
Okay.
is he dead? If he's not
Yeah,
dead,
he's
check for
dead.
Fire.
Yeah.
Ah, boo. I mean, I'm
Ooh.
glad he's dead.
You almost jammed your gun.
Hi, Rita.
Was
Oh
that?
yeah.
Yeah, you were one away from a jam.
If you roll a 9, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. All right. All right. How about the next guy? Agility check.
All right. So this guy. Agility check. He passes.
Now, who doesn't kill anything, Eric?
They pass their test. So is that okay?
You talked too soon.
I still killed something.
You
You
did.
did.
And I
Not
further
hell.
destroyed the corpse of the other guy. The other guy's corpse is just smoldering more.
I mean, I think everyone should be very happy with you, Brad. You didn't drop a hallucinogen grenade in the entire room. You didn't shoot anybody with a flamer.
Yeah.
I shot
Yeah.
two people with a flamer, just bad people.
Right, I mean, any of your crew. Dutch is yet unburnt. All right.
I think while I mix this guy, I'll yell out, "Do you care to explain the behavior of your compatriots?" Not expecting an answer, just battle combat, battle chatter.
Rambo over there.
Dutch says, "Die, you pieces of shit."
All right, Dutch,
Am I Slime
you're
Margo?
up. There's
Know what
one
I
of
am?
them left. That's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him. I'm gonna aim, and then shoot him.
I am Sly Marbo.
He's in melee, so I don't know if that. What was the?
With a pistol, right? Or I can fire into close combat? Or no?
You have to go into close combat.
Oh,
use the
yeah.
pistol.
Otherwise, you're firing into combat, which is, I think, -20.
Yeah,
Right.
-20, but then I'm aiming, so that's +10. So it's alright.
So it'd basically be even up your, short
Clo-
range, I
yeah.
think?
Close, yeah. Short range, so I'm aiming for half action. I'm short range, but I'm firing into melee, so that would be a -20. I put -20 in,
Well,
right?
it should be just straight
Yeah.
0, because you get +20 and -20.
Okay. Okay. And then I'm gonna fire 2 bullets.
Oh, so close.
Oh, so close. That's a bummer. And I'm done.
Oh, did you miss? Oh, dang.
Hmm.
Yeah, I missed. There's gotta be an easier way to like subtract from your clips. It's so annoying.
Okay. Next up is
Man, I gotta check my ammo.
crew member. He's gonna unload his another automatic round or semi-auto round. Point blank. Inspired by his fellow crew member. And oh my god, rolled 100.
Oh, nice.
I think he jams, right? That's
Oh, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
96 to 100 is jam.
all right. What does
Why
the
would you
jam
these
do
guys-
again? He's
You have to spend at least a half action or more to
gotcha.
unjam it.
Nice.
Un-
All right.
unless he has a reliable weapon. Does he have a reliable weapon?
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
doubtful. Why was I being so careful not to burn this guy?
All right, Paul, you're up.
All right. So I am going to.
Gonna switch to token
Oh, yeah.
token control. Yeah.
All right. And I am going to use my
Yeah.
Logist implant again.
And turn this
That
guy
one doesn't
into
help.
tomato
So-
soup.
So Phil, in your Krang voice, say, "Behold the power of the techno drone," because that's Paul. But you got to do it in your
Right.
Krang voice.
Go.
So
Have a
go
Krang
for it.
voice?
Phil. Yeah, you did Krang before. You don't remember?
Oh man, yeah. That's
Success.
how I feel. It's a lot of pressure.
That's some damage.
Behold the power of the techno drone.
There we
Close.
go. As he power axes him to the face.
For 17 damage, 7
Oh,
penetration.
He just
Tomatoes.
Paul, give me
splits,
an X1 liner. Give me an X1 liner, Paul.
splits this guy in twain, right down the middle.
That's a ton of damage to the head.
He split the henchman in twain.
Did your axe jam
Yeah.
Right.
Stuck in bone.
in his head?
No, it's a power axe. It went straight through.
So what's that outtake from Lord of the Rings? He's twitching because my axe is embedded in his nervous system.
He was twitching.
Oh, the sound of a mallet hitting a bunch of wet cloth, wet slap, and the spray of arterial blood on the wall. Silence falls over the room, and you just hear the quiet weeping of Speaker Tall sitting on the floor by the statue.
Alright, I walk over to Tall and look at him. What is the meaning? Is this how you greet visitors to this planet?
Sorry, let me reset here. So, yeah, you all see Tempest walk over and make her statement to Speaker Tall. He's like, I didn't think they were here. Oh, this is terrible. This is not how we meant to greet you.
Who's here?
The Whisperers. Come to the boardroom. I'll explain. This is awful.
You might be right, Paul.
Alright. So, I head towards the boardroom. I'm assuming following this guy. None too happy about our welcoming.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay real close to his back so he can still feel the heat from my cooling flamer.
Alright, so Draxel and Tempest are headed into the room. Dutch is probably the next closest person. Eric, what is hearing those words? What's Dutch doing?
Just double checking the bodies, and just slitting throats just to be safe if there's heads still. And then I'll trail in afterwards, just making sure they're all dead.
Gotcha. Alright,
Like if anybody's breathing a little bit, we just end them, right?
Like
That's good.
Outlander, just go at the end of the battle, just stabbing each one that has some breath.
Right in the eye.
Yeah.
I enjoy to watch the eyes pop.
Are you like going through pockets and like searching them thoroughly, or just making sure they're dead?
No, I don't give a shit what they're carrying.
Okay, so just give me a with a plus 10. And
We don't auto search the bodies.
What is it? Is it that kind of game, Phil? Is it a looting type kind of game?
Can we loot?
Not necessarily. I mean, well, you can do whatever you want, but just making sure I understand what your character's doing. That's
Never
all.
hurts to search
Perception
the body
check
for
with
info.
any modifier or no modifier?
Awareness check. So you should have a skill for that.
Yep, I do. But
With,
is it Zero-
plus 10.
plus 10? Okay.
And while he's rolling that, go to
3 degrees of success.
Larkin next for.
Okay. So I'm gonna kind of, take a cursory look around as Dutch is doing that, and head in with him. I don't want to leave him out here alone.
All right, cursory look. Like, what does that mean?
Just around the area, see if anyone else is skulking around. If there's any
Oh,
more
okay.
danger.
All right. Give me a I guess it'd probably be a search test.
Okay.
A little
It's
fuzzy on
just-
these skills still, but I think that's I think it's just as good as your awareness. So
Yeah, it's the same.
you're more actively searching. Dutch was just kind of casually searching. So and so Dutch, you notice as you're going through, pretty much the impression you get is just that these are normal people. You don't see any. There's nothing out of the ordinary with them. So
Okay.
that's what you notice, and you're able to dispatch any that are still left alive. Although it's a pretty messy scene, so most of them are pretty gone.
Okay.
It smells like cookies. Fresh.
And Larkin, would you? Okay. You don't see anything else. There's no other crew members or anybody around in this immediate vicinity. You don't see any other entrances or exits other than the one you came from. You do notice Captain Keel bringing up the rear. He had been stopped to look at one of the consoles. I forgot about him. Sorry about that. But he joins you guys again. So
He just gives
He's
a
like-
side glance.
he walks into the room. He's like, "By the Emperor, what's happened in here?"
Oh, now you show up.
Right.
Very convenient of you.
He had to go powder his nose.
He kind of looks at this point.
And Dutch is just like stabbing skulls as he says that to him, Like,
Kevin Kale looks totally shocked, but kind of regathers his wits. He kind of gives you a nod of respect as from a fellow, military person to another. Kind of knows what you're doing. He sees Tempest and Drexel heading into the console room and just kind of picks his way through the carnage carefully to not get it on his nice polished boots.
And then there's just me covered in blood and everything.
Yeah.
If I had a make a character for him, no, I didn't. Just have his.
That's why.
I just have his picture. First, I didn't give him a token. Oops.
Nice. That's why I wore the red robes today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Color.
Maybe my brown.
All right, so you all head into the council room, and that's where we'll leave it for tonight.
Alright.
Alrighty.
that combat was a little messy, both figuratively and literally.
Yeah.
We don't know the rules that well.
No, but I figured it would be. Those are.
Yeah,
We don't know
we're-
the system either.
We'll get better, guys.
Yeah.
Still like the fact that I've just killed people and I'm so nearly dead.
Yeah, I
One
thought you were
wonky
gonna
stick killed me.
lose your character on the second session.
Yeah, there's I could take all sorts of critical injuries, horrifying scars, strange tree, fell down a well, lad's got talent, something.
Jones is acting strangely.
Yeah.
Although I gotta tell you, there will come a day and those hallucinogen grades are great.
Yeah. No, I think you'll definitely have a chance to use those.
Also, so are the rules for being on fire.
I don't think.
You quit passing your agility checks.
Sadly, from this point forward, at least, if you were a big fan of the top-down map, I'm probably doing Theater of the Mind from here. it took me a significant amount of time to make this map. I thought it was really cool. I don't know what you thought about the
Right.
art, but I bought all this art, and I can make feature maps, but if I don't have the time to make maps, I didn't want it to slow us down. So I do have everything in place to do Theater of the Mind in the future.
Okay.
Plus, what I've been finding from reading about with Rogue Trader, it's a little different than D&D, and there's a lot more sandboxy kind of stuff. Like it's really hard to prep. So I think Theater of Mind will keep me able to react to what you all want to do a little bit better in the future.
I think we could just do like a blatant grid that we're with the map. Tone damage is going to be hard for the mind.
What's that? Tone damage?
Said cone damage is going to be kind of hard for the mind.
Yeah, there is some. I'll probably come up with a system. I'll talk with you about it, Brad, just to make sure you feel it's fair. But we'll probably just kind of have a way to judge, like, you're able to usually consistently target a certain number of characters.
Yeah, D&D has a Theater of the Mind for cones, Phil, if you want to just reference that.
Okay.
If you want to look, they have, like, you know, like you can do generic for cones and fireballs and all that stuff, right? Like averaging how many people you could hit in an area, that kind of thing.
Okay, great. So, yeah, and I think that was essentially what I was going to do, something like that. So, we'll see how it goes. We'll be able to try both. Get your feedback. I think it'll just come down to, like, do we want to go longer between sessions so I can make maps, or are we okay with Theater of the Mind? It's good enough, but we can play more often. Is probably what it would come down to if you really want to pick up one map over the other.
2 weeks be enough time if Paul gets the game started again?
Maybe, yeah.
Come on, Paul.
I'm close. So I have Sketchy and Estrella and Mittens completely built out. Sem is almost there. I'm just finishing up your subclass.
There's some other stuff too that's like, if it's like you're fighting a whole complex that has thousands of people in it, those are a little hard to do. Like those might just need the mass combat rules and Theater of the Mind. So.
Oh, we can fight thousands of people? That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, the thing to keep in mind, especially for next session, if you want to kick it around in your head, Ashley, especially as the Rogue Trader, you know, the one thing you're trying to do is increase your profit factor.
Okay.
And because that's all about the prestige and wealth of your dynasty. So one of the nice things that would probably draw a Rogue Trader to what, you know, and I think you did this perfectly last session, it's, oh, I own a whole planetary system. Like, wow, that's like trading commerce and taxes, and that's like, you know, resources to exploit, and yeah, like people or you know, materials. So there are going to be opportunities here for you to expand on your profit factor.
Okay.
You know, like if you see things where you could expand on trade or create an investment in something, or get some kind of industry going. Those are all options. There's also just straight up military, taking things, annexing stuff, helping people for payment. Those are all things you can do, but just kind of think about it. I will offer stuff up with the NPCs, but the game also is kind of open to, if you guys want to do some kind of endeavor, I can try and work out what that would look like with you, and you can pursue that too. The game does have a story though, so there are options with some of these endeavors to have your crew do it instead of you, and we can talk about that too. Your crew's obviously not going to do it as well as you would, so it might take longer, you might not be as effective, that kind of thing, but there's options for that too. So just to set the stage for future, but those are all options too.
Cool.
Channel the Bezos, actually. Be the Bezos.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
Ow! Do you not know what Jeff Bezos is?
Oh, yeah. When you say Bezos, I'm like, who's Bezos?
Yeah.
She's the one. She's the one who
Bezos?
doesn't know who Bezos is.
So I had
Purple,
given
actually,
you.
my Echo devices hear that.
So yeah, she's gonna set up Amazon in this universe, Phil. That's how she increases her profit factor.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Perfect. So you're gonna, yeah, that'll be interesting. Be curious to see how that all works. The interesting thing too is like if you go to do some of these endeavors and you need things, your profit factor is what you use to buy them, so
Okay.
or secure them. So yeah, give and take. I did give you all 50 experience for last time for kind of good role playing, getting into the game. And then this time I just threw another 200 experience on your characters
Ooh,
for tonight. So
nice.
you're still all rank 1, but it gives you some more to spend.
Okay.
Awesome.
And do we have to be like on the ship to spend them, or how does that work?
For experience, I think unless you are going to be investing in something really weird, I'm okay with you just kind of spending it and letting me know what you picked up. We can like talk about it at the beginning of next session, just to let everybody kind of know what everyone settled on, if they picked up anything new.
Okay.
If there's something way out there that would make sense, like I suddenly learned a new language for some group that we haven't been interacting with at all, I might question it, but yeah.
Distance learning.
Yeah. But do a Duolingo will
Yeah. On my travels, I'm just my scanner.
By the way, did you
What
you
do we
realize
need
now
to-
why I said we should always carry gas masks with us? Just first start a combat. Just
Well,
let's see what
yeah.
comes to mind.
I have what grafted to my face.
Oh yeah.
That's true. He could be watching whatever and learning languages in that mask. We don't know.
I think Eric took filtration plugs like right away, so I think he was on to your shenanigans from day one.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, and my gear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I'm ready for a lot of stuff.
But did you get enough? Did you get enough filtration plugs?
There's you can acquire new gear and stuff too using the profit factor, but that one will be kind of in town centers. So you're moving into one now, like kind of why I was throwing out the numbers of people and stuff, so you can kind of gauge like you're in a city that has millions of people. That means there's probably things to be found a little easier than at a place with like 100 people. So keep that in mind. But if you're, and you can also have your crew do stuff. I mean, you can set up, you have a dynasty. So in theory, you can start setting up bases and planets and in other places, like, or, you know, if you're going to be connecting trade, that kind of stuff, you can set it up with other places. You can also be setting up facilities, bases of operations in different places. You can send your minions to do that. Like, try to think on that order. Like, I mean, your ship has 26,000 crew, so you're used to dealing with lots of people.
25,998 when we're done with these guys.
Yeah, I like Mark's suggestion. If you're going to learn a new language, I think you need to be able to speak it.
Sweet, we're gonna learn Orcish. Soggen what?
Right, fun time, innit?
Boy, you're off.
Yeah. Oh man,
That's Plum Kelly, now wasn't it?
Cockney's not a language. It's
It's a workish.
all right. Yeah. Any other questions
pretty
from the session?
I think that's
No?
about it.
Same time next week?
Yeah.
5
Yeah,
more
works.
hand done maps?
Works for me. So
Okay.
Five more hand done maps by next week, Phil?
what's that?
5 more hand drawn maps by next week?
No more hand drawn maps. But
Lizzie, make him do it. You don't need to do chores.
Don't know about that.
You're married now. Slack off. You're fine. Worked out great for me.
All right, so.
Yeah.
Anyway, so.
And when's Paul's stuff? You got a date, Paul? Is that a week after
weeks
next
ago.
week? Yeah, 2 weeks from today.
I don't have a specific date, but I'm making rapid progress. I only have effectively 2 players to build, and then just build the encounters. Because I already drew all the maps. Oh, I'm including yours, Brad.
Who says I'm going to be part of it?
I guess that means I
don't know.
better start planning a new layout.
Mm-hmm.
The old layout's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, hopefully within a couple weeks, I would probably be ready if I continue the progress.
Did you talk to Steve? Is he ready to get back in?
Yes, yeah, he's good at least until fall. He's not sure when his classes are gonna fall and what days he's gonna be doing those.
I'm telling Paul
But-
I was in that campaign. I died.
Right. So he's good until at least September, I think, is when classes start.
Okay.
But
Okie dokie.
Just saw Mark's gift. That's amazing. In the Discord.
My phone back.
I need more monitors.
All right,
I'm
Yeah,
the laptop.
we can sign up.
All right. So, all right. See y'all next week.
yep.
And this is trans-